make that right coming up here.
Get in that lane?
Yeah. There's a yield sign there, so just check to your left. Let's make a lane change to the left. Very good. We're going to take a moment to focus on merging and also following signs, okay? So at the light coming up, you're going to make a left. And as soon as you make that left, I want you to start to look for signs. Nice job observing the yellow light. We're going to start to look for signs for Marlton. As soon as you see a sign for Marlton, I want you to read it out loud for me, okay?
Okay. What does delayed green mean?
So that means that it's gonna, like it takes a little bit longer for the green light to hit for us because there's another, on the other side, they're gonna get a green arrow, so they go first. All right, you're looking for Marlton.
It says Marlton Haddonfield half mile.
So that's your first heads up sign letting you know Marlton's coming up in about a half mile. Your exit for Marlton is coming up. So you got to be ready for it, right? So you're going to keep looking for signs for Marlton. Let me know what else you see for Marlton.
Marlton, keep right.
All right, so you're already in the right lane, so you're in good position. Be aware of these cars that are merging in here, so if you can give them a little space to get in, go ahead and give them a little space. You don't need to slow down too much, though. What else you see for Marlton?
Marlton with
The little slanted arrow, right? That little slanted arrow means that that's your exit, all right? So get behind this guy. So let him in so you can get behind him. That's your exit right there. Use your signal.
That guy just missed me out.
Very good. Nice job. So at the end of this off ramp, there's going to be another Marlton sign. Don't miss it. Now you see how they gave you a lane here?
Yeah.
An acceleration lane, just like you did when you got on the highway. You see the Marlton sign?
Marlton Camden. So it's the same as way?
Right there, yep. Whenever you see that slanted arrow, that means the very next exit. You don't need to question it. You don't need to think about it. It's the next exit.
Same
Right
thing
here,
like
you got
this.
an acceleration lane again, right? So speed up here, and then you're going to make a lane change to the left. Make sure you're using your signal. Make sure you're looking first. Excellent job. And that's how you merge. That's how you merge. When you get off of that off ramp, the first thing I need you to look to see is if they're giving you a lane, right? Watch this guy. Let's make a lane change to the right. Excellent job. All right, we're going to be taking the next jug handle. Remember we did those?
Yes.
White sign, black letters, you see it?
All turns from right lane.
And now we're looking for the slanted black arrow, right?
All turns.
Very good. Nice and easy. That little curve coming up is going to be nice and sharp, so be nice and easy with that one. You're going to make a left at that stop sign. Stay to your left.
It's because it's one way, right?
Well, you're making a left, so you want to stay on this side because some people might want to make a right, so they just need to have that side of the road there. All right, at that traffic light, you're going to make a left turn. So we took the jug handle so that we can make a U-turn, right? Once you make this left, you're going to look for signs for Haddonfield now. The same way you follow the signs for Marlton, you're going to start to follow the signs for Haddonfield. Make sure you're paying attention, right? Remember, you're in the left lane, so when you make your left, you should stay in the left.
A lot of people put their blinker on last minute.
Yeah. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, I'm
All right, Haddonfield, you see anything?
not. B Franklin Drive, Haddonfield, or BR, Haddonfield, half mile.
Yeah, Haddonfield's what you're looking for. So half mile coming down the road, that's going to be your exit coming up in a half a mile. So let's keep looking for signs.
Next right. So
All right.
should I get to the right lane?
Correct. As soon as you see a sign telling you to do something, do it quickly. Now you're looking for your exit with the little slanted arrow. All right. Excellent job. At the end of this off-ramp, there's going to be another merge for you. There's going to be a little bit of a lane in front of you, acceleration lane, right? Use that lane to speed up. Make sure you're using your signal to your left and checking before you go, right? And then I want you to keep looking for signs for Haddonfield.
It says Haddonfield next right.
Make your merge first, and then be ready to get off for Haddonfield. All right, great job. At the end of this, there's going to be another merge. This time, there's not going to be a lane in front of you. So as you get to the end of this, look to your left. I want you to look to see what kind of cars are coming so you can be ready. Use that signal to the left and try to keep your car moving and speeding up. All right, he's getting off, so you can go ahead and get in. Very good. Excellent. Little curve coming up, so be ready for that. So excellent job, right? You did a few merges, like one after the other. You did a great job with all of them. Nice job. That last one that you did was a little bit scary, right? Because it doesn't give you that lane that you can accelerate in. So in that case, you're going to need to make a decision a little bit quicker, right? And the decision is, are you going to get in front of a car or are you going to get behind a car? If that car's right there next to you, or if he's coming in hot really quick, right? You're going to let him get past you so you can get behind him. But if the car's behind you way back there, you're going to speed up and get in front of him, right? So you got to be looking and just trying to make that decision quickly to see if there's cars coming. If they're close to you, you're going to let them get by you. If they're back there, you're going to get in front of them. In that case, you would need to speed up and get in front of them, right? You did a nice job. And if you had to, because they don't give you a lane, if you had to, you just ride the shoulder if you need to, right? If it's a really congested approach and you get a lot of cars coming at you and you really can't get over it right away, just ride the shoulder until you can. Somebody's got to let you in because they know, they see you with your signal on to your left. They know that you're trying to merge in, so they got to let you in. Somebody's got to be smart enough to let you in, right? Like they can't all be idiots. So always, when you make merges, the first thing that I want you to be always looking for is that lane. See if they give you that lane, right? If they give you an acceleration lane, it's meant for you to use to speed up, right? So that you can match everybody else's speed and then you can make that lane change much more easier, right?
Yeah.
So always look to see if they give you that acceleration lane because it's meant for you to speed up and be able to get that lane change easier. And when you're looking for signs, when you're trying to follow signs, as long as you're paying attention, you should have plenty of time to get to where you need to go, right? Because they start telling you ahead of time, like a good, at least a half hour down the road, right? They start telling you, hey, coming up, your exit for whatever it is that you're looking for is coming up. And when you see that, you should be looking for more signs that are going to be coming pretty quick, right? Because they get one sign tells you, hey, half mile down the road. And then you'll get another sign that'll tell you, hey, next right. That lets you know, keep an eye out, it's coming. And then when you see that little slanted arrow, that means the very next exit is yours, right? So as soon as the sign tells you next right, the next thing you're looking for is a slanted arrow. And that slanted arrow tells you it's the very next exit. So as long as you're paying attention, you should be fine, right? If you're not paying attention and you miss a sign, then you're going to miss a turn, which means now you got to go through the stress of trying to get back on track, right?
Yeah.
So as long as you're paying attention, you should be good to go.
I've never been here. We're in Cherry Hill.
This is Cherry Hill.
Yeah, I've only ever been to the mall in Cherry Hill.
You say you've been to the mall in Cherry Hill, right?
Yeah, but I've never seen this.
Yeah.
That's the only good mall around me. That's closest to me, even though it's far. But
That's probably the best mall within, I'm going to say, at least 50 miles radius.
yeah,
Because even people from Philly come to Cherry Hill.
yeah. We had a Burlington mall that it had so many stores when I was little, and then they closed that. And then we had Morristown, but then they started closing that. There's no stores in there. And so Cherry Hill. Or there's also Quaker Bridge, but that's
far, yeah. I mean, the Morristown's still kicking, but it's not as good as Cherry Hill. All right, we're going to take 70 west. You see the sign coming up?
Yeah. So we're getting the right lane.
Very
All that
good.
Range Rover as well.
Yeah. All right, so that's your off ramp. There's a yield sign there. You're checking to your left. There's a lane in front of you, acceleration lane. Use it to your advantage, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you're looking before you go. Beautiful job merging.
Please.
Great job.
Oh.
No, you're fine. Stay here. They're just going slower for some reason, but that's fine. We want to stay in this lane.
Yale School?
That's actually like a preschool.
Oh.
It's like a private preschool. I guess they wanted to sound prestigious.
I'm thinking like Yale, like the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you see the next traffic light coming up?
I can't. I only see this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That traffic light is Georgia Avenue. You're going to make a right at that traffic light.
They were doing
Nice and easy around the curve. All right, great job. Up ahead, there's a stop sign. You're checking left and right before we go straight across. The people on your right have a stop sign, so if they get there, they're gonna need to stop anyway. So you're here first. You get to go. Check and make sure it's clear on your left. All right, do you see a speed limit sign?
No, I'm assuming it's 25.
That's a good assumption, but when you go onto a road and you don't see a speed limit sign, the go-to speed is 35. Until you see a speed limit sign that tells you otherwise. So I'm assuming that because you saw some houses here on the right,
Yeah.
that you're thinking maybe it should be 25, but there's no houses on the left. So it's not really a residential. Nice and easy around the mail truck. All right, nice job. All right, this next light coming up, you're making a left. So what's the rule when you make a left turn? Left goes Left goes last, right? Unless you get a green what? Arrow, right? If you get a green arrow, you go first. See the merge coming up?
Yeah. I see a car too. It's 25.
Use your signal. Speed up.
I was just slowing down because it's 25 and there was a car.
Yeah.
Or like 5. Oh, that's.
Alright, you can turn that signal off.
Oh, is it 25 because there's a school?
Yeah.
But it's Saturday, so I can go 35?
Yeah, just keep the 25 for now. It's actually 25 because it's residential around here.
Because it has on both sides.
Yeah. Unless you see the sign on the bottom, it says, when children are present, then you just got to follow the speed limit. That's what you'll see sometimes in the school zones, right? It'll say a speed limit and it'll say underneath it, when children are present. That lets you know. If there's kids out here, then you got to worry about being a little more cautious. All right, at that light up there, you're going to make a right turn. Can you make a right on red?
Well, if there's a sign that says no turn on red.
There isn't, so you're good. And you got a green arrow now too, so you're good. Yeah, unless there's a sign that says no turn on red,
Yeah.
you can make a right on red, right? As long as you stop first and treat it like a stop sign, right? All right, we're gonna connect with 38 West. 38 West coming up. See it?
Yes. Keep it. Oh, am I going on it?
Yeah. At the end of this off ramp, there's an actual stop sign. Make sure you're stopping at the stop sign. Slow. You want to make sure it's clear before you go. And then I want you to look for a sign for Garden State Park.
I already see it, but. Want me to get off on it?
Mm-hmm. All right, at the end of this off ramp, there's also a stop sign. Make sure you're stopping. Make sure it's clear before you go.
Oh, do I still need my blinker on?
Yep, until you make your turn, yep.
Like, for this case, do I have to wait till there's no cars or just till there's room?
As long as there's no cars coming down the lane that you're going to go on.
Oh, okay. I can go now.
Quickly. Quickly. Very good. So yeah, your signal needs to stay on until you complete your turn, right? You always keep your signal on until you complete your turn. So if you notice, at the end of some of these off ramps, you might see a yield sign. Sometimes there might be a stop sign. Okay, you got to make sure that you're looking to see what kind of sign they give you. Stop sign is a little bit different from a yield sign, right? Stop sign, you have to stop. Yield sign, you're looking to see if any cars are coming, and if there are, you stop, and if not, you keep going. Sometimes you might not get a sign at all. Sometimes you just get an actual lane. When you get off the off-ramp, there's a whole lane there in front of you, and there's no sign at all, so you don't even have to stop or slow down or anything. Right? So when you get that, you just use the lane. The lane is meant for you. I thought that was like a child car seat in the back there. I was like, why is that there?
I'm just looking at that rake. These things look like they're gonna fly off. I actually love that like spot over there. It's just so pretty.
Let's make a lane change to the right. You want to take that exit coming up there?
I didn't want to do it in the middle of the way because you said we can't do that.
Yeah. So if you see here, there's no sign at all. You got a whole lane in front of you. This is where you can just use this lane. I do want you to make 2 lane changes to the left. Two lane changes to the left. One at a time, of course. Very good. One more. Very good. All right, and you have to do that because if you stay in that right lane, at the end up there, you'll see a sign that says right lane must turn right. So if you stayed in that right lane, you would have to go into that shopping center right there. It's a dirty trick to make you go shopping.
So I'll never say it.
So Cherry Hill knows exactly what they're doing. Look. Yeah. See, right lane must turn right. You would have to go in there. Even if you didn't want to go to Home Depot today, you'd have to go to Home Depot.
I can go to Dick's and get some hoodies.
There you go. All right, great job. Great job overall. When you get a chance, make another lane change to the left.